personally, I'm not really a vulnerable person anyway, so for you to provide that space for me, it's been eye-opening. It's been good. It's been nice for me to release and not be frightened of any repercussions, or you made me feel really relaxed and comfortable. Thank you, Risha.
Oh no, you're welcome.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I'll start with the first day of release. We live in London, it's a city that changes. It's very overwhelming for a young person coming out into an area where they feel like it should be familiar. They may not be able to recognize exactly where they are, especially when they've been in the same environment for a long, long time where time doesn't really change. A lot of times people are released with maybe 48 hours notice and they are not sure where they're going to be housed. They have to find accommodation for a couple of days until it can be sorted, or sometimes they're rough sleeping.
I have lived the experience of being inside the criminal justice system. I know how difficult it is coming out of prison with nothing. Some of them don't have money, some of them don't have no family support, some people are facing challenges with substance misuse.
The stigma as well of just being in an area, looking for the probation office, maybe looking for the job centre, looking for a post office, looking for a GP, and the stigma of wondering, are eyes on me because everyone knows that I'm out of prison.
It also makes them feel very vulnerable. If you don't have the fundamental basic stuff that you need to start building a foundation, there's a high chance that something is going to go wrong.
Hey Ryan.
Oh yes.
Oh nice.
For most of the young men that we're working with, they've probably had people in their lives who let them down or exploit them. The really important part of mentoring is that it's the complete opposite of that. At Switchback, when we talk about through the gate, we mean that we start mentoring pre-release in prison. Everyone leaving prison needs some kind of trusted person, named person that is consistent through the gate, because it's such a huge shift in someone's life. We have a model where we ask the young person to get in touch with us, and when they do, that tells us that they're really ready to do the work.
A guy I meet with, he knows he's going to be working with me, Rahul, for this 12-week period, that we are going to set goals together, we're going to go through challenges together, he's going to have that support. We meet with the guys and I say, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing today? Cool, you want to go for that license? Great, let's do it. Oh, you want to work on cover letter? Great, let's do it. You found a house and you want me to come check out with you? Great, let's do it. Simple things, starting a bank account, doing a resume, but even up to bigger things, like maybe you want to try and reconnect with family, or maybe you did actually have a career and you're building towards something, you do want to resume that. For the person engaging in it, there's a face to it. So they know Switchback is all these people, but Switchback is also Rahul.
We're not doing the work for them, we're encouraging and supporting them to be able to stand on their own 2 feet and be confident enough to do what they need to do to help them through the rest of the journey of their life. You get that quality time, you get that tailor-made program that works especially just for you, and it works.
I don't mind being interviewed. I'm a star, man. After you.
Thank you.
You too, brother. I'm a person, if I don't want to do something, I won't do it. Yeah. So you can't try and pull it out of me. I have to feel comfortable enough to think it. And often ex-prisoners feel like there's not a lot of help, where there is, but it should be more accessible. And just to let them know that guys, there is people there in your corner. I'm glad I found you. Everything happens for a reason. Yeah. I don't believe in coincidence. God placed me here. I'm here, and I'm very grateful, man. I'm very grateful, and hopefully to help other ex-offenders as well. We're getting there.
You spoke earlier, and I remember, you know, you being employed and having 2 different jobs since the time that you've been with, like, Switchback and with me. I remember the first job that you had.
I was cleaning the streets. Yeah, I was. Listen, me, when I was young, asked me to clean the streets. Nah.
No.
When you get older, you appreciate things more and like see things from other perspectives, and it's an important job.
Because you're now doing your construction, and how are you feeling?
Oh, that's good, man. It's good. I got my CSCS green card as well. My employer, they're really relaxed as well. I'm taking the right paths. Life, you only get one. Today, I'm going to enjoy today. Trust is a big thing with me, and one of our trust issues before, not just within family, probably within the society. So for me to have that trust with her so early, she provided a good space for me to feel vulnerable and be open. Kudos to Michelle, man. She helped me, and I'm sure she'll help a lot more other ex-offenders as well, man. So yeah, keep on doing what we're doing, Michelle. Like, yeah.
We're kind of seeing government and decision makers shift back to recognising the power of mentoring, the power of really good one-to-one support. If you talk to probation officers from 2 generations ago, you know, they will talk about the fact that what we do at Switchback is what they did as a job. Our worry, of course, is that there's never enough scale. So the kind of support that we're receiving through this grant is amazing because it helps us do more, support more, and reach more young lives.